source energy, right? And so now the reason why it's important to understand the levels of dimensions is because where in the beginning how, it was just God. It is just God. It is just cosmos. It is just the divine at the highest level, right? We're all connected as one. Where the Bible perfectly illustrates God, the universe, cosmos, wanted to experience himself, herself. But he couldn't do that, right? And so he had to come down and create the physical. And so coming down is moving from the less dense or higher vibrational state downward to the third dimension, where we can experience and interpret everything. At the fifth dimension, when we're all one and united, because we are, there's no language, there's no separation. So as you move down, say to the fourth dimensional level, where the mental thoughts and emotions and feelings are all the energy through the physical senses. Now there's separation, so we can have that relationship between us as our individual soul expression and the creator, our vessel, and the temple that you're in now. Now you have all these, I want to say, like, multitudes of like thoughts and emotions, just like possibilities being translated to us in what we now understand as language here. And this is important because as you move downward, I often get a lot of questions or concerns brought to me about how is it that I can separate myself with what's going on around me, the emotions, the people that I'm interacting with. It's causing me to act in a certain way and react. But the truth is that I want you to think about this. Is it really your emotion? And is it really your thought that you are sensing, that you're translating? Because we've forgotten this truth of who we really are, that unfortunately, by the time we come here, we get so lost in the story that we all have to bear the weight or meet the needs of someone else or fulfill the storyline and expectations of someone else, when the truth is you came here to express yourself and know yourself, to develop that relationship with yourself. And it's not to say that you can't go and help, not because you're being forced to, you think you have to do it to make someone else happy so that you can be accepted, or out of guilt or shame, but because your inner wisdom you're called to, because in your highest self, truest self, your inner wisdom and your voice is leading you and guiding you to share your gifts with the collective. Your true self, your voice, is leading you to do it. And at the end of the day, that's all that matters, because when it comes to helping you separate the energies and thoughts of the external world, of others around you, and knowing what are your own true values, your own thoughts and beliefs, I found that through the practice of the 𝑺𝒂𝒈𝒊𝒕𝒕𝒂𝒓 mantra that was released new moon has helped me. It's in the magic of the words of the mantra in this chanting meditation that really the energy is processed through your body, and your intent and your prayers for you to know your true inner wisdom, intuition, is seen and experienced. Rather than trying to make things happen from a limited source perspective at the condensed level, you can tap into your higher knowing, your higher self, the all one source at the higher dimensional level, and actually be of service where you're not going to be depleted. You're going to fill your cup and feel overflowing, and overflow and, help someone else. That's if they want the help too, and that's something else you want to keep in mind, that you don't want to force your opinions, and you don't want to take the power away from someone else, because we're all here on a journey to know thyself, right? And you don't like that feeling when you're being suppressed, and you're being told that feels right for you and someone else's opinion isn't right. Without that level of separation and distinction, you wouldn't be able to filter. So I pray what it is that your inner wisdom, your voice, your truth wants to express and experience here for themselves while on this three-dimensional plane. And so, if you haven't already, go and check out my YouTube channel. That is where I am and have posted the meditation that you can follow along with, and the song that you can go ahead and play on your own while you're doing your own personal practice. And the links up for you guys. So when you go over to my Patreon account, where the links are posted on my Instagram profile as well as the YouTube videos, and you want to have access to the monthly ritual practice that include the yoga practices as well as the new moon rituals that we'll do, and meditations that will follow the cycles of the moon and help guide us and use the energies of the universe and cosmos to navigate this life, as well as follow the direction that will help us all, so that we will know what steps we need to take with certainty and confidence in order to create the lives we want that will express who we are at soul level. When we are aligned to who we are at soul level, everything that is true for us resonates, and we begin to attract the abundance, the life of joy, and the desires that are meant for us and for the highest and greatest good of ourselves and those around us.